Hi girlies, it's been a long time since I have done a sit down video, but I've picked up quite a few things from Zara, ASOS and Free People. I've got quite a lot of different pink kind of girly things and I thought I would share this with you guys. Obviously my body is starting to change, I'm out of breath even speaking, and so I thought I just needed a few new pieces in my spring wardrobe. I haven't actually quite decided how I'm gonna film this. I think I might show you guys like on the hanger and then just like pan over to me with this on, but this is the first top that I picked up and this is from Free People. I got this in an extra small and it is actually a little bit big on the top of me. It was $78 and it's in the shade Morganite, but I absolutely love this. I think it looks really nice on my bump. It did actually come to me broken, but there wasn't any other extra smalls online to exchange it with. I really love the embroidery on this. I think it's really pretty. I think it's something I'll probably wear with either a bralette or like a little cami that I've got on now. I think this is going to be really nice for kind of like maternity wear. I'm not really buying maternity clothes, but I feel like this hugs my bump really nicely. I also picked up the same shirt in white. So this again was $78 and it's in the shade Ivory. I really like this as well. I don't think I like it as much as the pink. Generally when I buy something, I try to make sure that it will go with 3 other things, unless it's like a dress or just something that I really, really love. For my first option, I'm wearing the Donna Heritage midi skirt from LoveShackFancy. I'm wearing this in an extra small and this was £395. I am such a sucker for a long white skirt, especially if it's got that pretty embroidery detailing or any sort of lace, and I saw this in the corner of the shop and I thought, oh, that's gonna have to come home with me. My second option is actually what I went into LoveShackFancy to find. This is the Heart Eyelet skirt and this is in an extra small and was £265. I do have quite a few different LoveShackFancy mini skirts and I just wanted to get a plain one to wear with a pink jumper. This was my inspiration picture and then this is how I've been styling it when it's been a little bit less hot. And for my third option, this is something new that I've picked up from ASOS. I've been looking for a broidery pair of trousers for a couple of months and obviously as you guys can tell, I am happy to spend a little bit more money on something that I really love. I'm not really much of a trouser person, so I wanted to try and find something quite flowy that wasn't too expensive. I've picked these up in a small and an extra small for £20.99 and I'm not sure which size I'm going to keep because the extra smalls fit me at the moment, but I don't know how long it's going to fit me for. I also picked up another pair of white trousers from ASOS. These are the Pull & Bear linen trousers and these were £25.99. I'm wearing a small and I think at the moment they're a little bit too big, but it's probably going to be something I can grow into. So I actually ended up not being able to finish filming that video because I had to go to hospital and I'm kind of giggling about it now, but basically what happened is my vision went really like black around the outside and I've never had a headache like this before. It was like this kind of splitting pain in the back right hand of my head and I rang 111 because I was like, not sure about this. And obviously these are symptoms of preeclampsia. And I was like, no. Fortunately, it wasn't. I think what had happened is I hadn't eaten enough that day. Everything is absolutely fine, but I have never had any sort of like pain like that. It was like from the back of my head to the bridge of my nose, but only on the right hand side. So fortunately, nothing was wrong. I don't know whether I did the right thing by going to hospital, but that's what 111 told me to do. So back with a haul. Since my hospital encounter as well, I've had a Brandy Melville package come through. Now something I've been seeing a lot of on social media is polka dots. I've picked up 4 different polka dot pieces. So this is a polka dot kind of, I think it's called a windbreaker. It's a pink polka dot jacket and I think these are either dark purple or a dark kind of brown polka dot. I never really know what size to get on ASOS. I'm somewhere between an extra small and a small, and obviously now that I'm pregnant I'm probably more of a small, I think, maybe. So I picked this up in a small. This is actually my attempt of being stylish because this wasn't very expensive. I think I'm going to keep this. It's like a nice kind of cropped length. I can pull my trousers up a bit. Don't know, probably look more like this on you guys rather than the bump sticking out. But I really like this. It's a really nice length. As far as having 3 things I could wear with this, I could definitely play this down with my Studio 7 joggers. Obviously I could wear these with jeans. I haven't got any maternity jeans. These are size 8 from Miss Selfridge and as you can see the bump is not going to be letting me do these up today. We also have this polka dot cord. So this is like a baby doll cami. And then there is a matching midi skirt that's like this. I really love a Brandy Melville midi skirt because they're super stretchy and they're really comfortable, especially now I'm pregnant. It also has this really nice lace trim at the end, which I think looks really cute. And the fourth polka dot item I picked up are these little kitten heels. These are from Zara. I got these in a 36, which I think is a UK 3. I don't know where I think I'm going, but I just thought these were really pretty. They were 29 euros, so I'm not quite sure what that is in pounds, maybe like £30 I think. This is the Brandy Melville cord, and I am not a fan of this at all. This is a little bit too big on the bust as well. Obviously the bump, there's a nice lot of space for the bump, and then I'm not sure, like with Brandy Melville skirts, they're normally quite low rise anyway, but I mean it fits. I don't really like it. I've just tried on the little kitten heels that look like this. I am not going to be doing a zoom up on my toes because I don't think they're particularly what anybody wants to see, but they are really cute. The next thing I tried on is another cord. This is from Zara. I really love the lace detailing on the skirt and the floral embroidery around the top and the bottom of the top, but you guys will see in a minute that neither of these pieces fit me at all. The only way I can get this skirt on is if I have it just above my waist. I've got very little breathing room for the bump, so this definitely isn't going to be something I'm keeping, but I do really like the embroidery detail on this. The top is also in a size small and it is miles too big for me. I obviously wouldn't wear a bralette like this, but obviously where I am pregnant, I do prefer to have a little bit of support. If I wasn't pregnant, I think this would be like the height I would wear the skirt at, but I think the top is just kind of offsetting it because it is so big, so I'm going to go and try something on with this. I've gone on and put this top on from Free People, so this was £140 and I'm wearing an extra small. I don't know if Free People, I don't know, because maybe this is supposed to be quite like light and breezy, but I've got another top from Free People and an extra small, and even before I was pregnant it was way too big, but like I think it's supposed to be too big. I really love the detailing. It's kind of like a 3/4 length sleeve and it has all these like pretty lace panelings. There's two bits on the sleeves and then there's a middle bit down the front, which I'll show you guys now. If I wasn't pregnant, this is probably the sort of level I would have worn the skirt at. I really love the top, so I'm probably going to end up keeping this. I try not to have too many tops like this. I have a lot of like strappier or short sleeve tops like this, but I don't have a long floaty one, and I think this could be really nice for summer because it is very airy. I would say I have a lot of things in my wardrobe that will go with this. I really love this skirt from LoveShackFancy. I think I tried this on Saturday when I started filming this vlog. I really like that kind of flowy with like lace trim. I'm very specific about my lace. It has to be like inside something or sort of like a rough edge like that. There are some lace designs I absolutely hate, but I definitely have quite a few things that would go with this. Obviously it is a little bit more of an expensive piece, especially to be buying not for maternity, but whilst I'm a little bit bigger. I say whilst, I don't know whether I'll go back to my normal size or what, but there's quite a lot of room in this. I think I can wear this, you know, next year, not just for maternity, and I just like a little bit of movement, you know. I don't know if I would pair these together. I'm not sure if I would pair this with the pink actually now that I'm looking at it, but these trousers are probably something I'm going to keep as well. They're exactly the same as the white version. I think I'm going to have to put a different top on to decide if I like this, but I feel sometimes, I think these are linen, and sometimes they feel like a little bit bumpy on the inside. I don't know if that makes sense. I would just like to let everybody know, for the first time in my life, my boobs are actually too big to fit in a top. I'm normally a 30C, but I took my measurements the other day and I'm normally like 33 around the fullest bit of my bust, and at the moment I am a 36 or a 37. My belly I think is at a 32, 33, and normally I'm somewhere between a 25 and 26, and then my hips, they've always been the widest. I've always been 37 I think, and at the moment I'm about 37, 38, so it really kind of depends on when I take my measurements to how big I am. I will not be keeping this top, but I have these shorts to try on that I think this is a matching set. Yeah, the embroidery bits look the same, so these shorts are really cute. I think they are in an extra small, and these fit me. So these are $59.99, which is quite expensive for Zara. I didn't realise they did things that expensive, but they have a lot of stretch in them, and I really like the floral design. I am undecided on the shorts because they're £60. If it was about 20, then I'd be like fine, because I think these would be really good for maternity, but I'm not like obsessed with them. Now I'm saying this, I'm probably going to talk myself out of keeping it. Like, I will spend a lot of money on something if I really love it. Like, if I see something, it's the exact shade of pink that I just love, I will quite happily drop a considerable amount of money on it. But if it's something where I'm like half and half like this, like, I think, well, £60 is probably a little bit too much for something that I don't really love. I do really like it. I like the silhouette with this. Obviously, my newfound boobs are too big. This is never going to happen to me ever again, but just want to let everyone know. I did think that these shorts might go with this little cover up that I bought from, I think it was Miss Selfridge, but I don't really like it. I think, I don't even know what material that is. I don't know if it's felt or what it is. I don't really like embroidery that is any bigger than like maybe that bit. I'm very, very particular. I have a very particular sense of style. Like, I love embroidery like this. Like, I think that is so pretty, but when it's more the bigger size, I do really like the shape of this. I feel like this is very Free People. I love the little side bit, which I will show you guys properly in a second, but if I was going to keep this, I would pair it with these shoes I got from Zara. I've picked up these belly flats from Zara. These are in a size 3. For some reason, I can't remember what this style is called, like embroidered or crochet belly flats, and these are in a size 3, and these are £49.99. I try not to spend too much money on shoes like these because obviously I am the mother of a dog, a cat, and soon to be a human, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my dog or if it's all dogs, but she always stamps on my feet. With trainers, like, it's absolutely fine because I can just wash off her mud feet, but I found that my ballet flats get really dirty really quickly because for whatever reason she just stamps on me. I actually think these are quite sweet. I probably won't end up keeping them. I have very sensitive feet. I come out in blisters quite a lot, and I think where they're quite high, this is probably really going to rub on my feet, but I do really like them. They are sweet though, I do like them, but I think just around the tops of my feet they're probably really going to rub. I had really high hopes for this cami. As you can see, like, the shoulders don't really stay on. I don't know if this is because it's too big for me or if the straps are too wide. The piece itself is really pretty. There's a lot of lace detailing on here and beading, so I thought I was really gonna love it. I do have quite a lot of tops like this, but I don't have anything with this sort of thicker strap. It comes as part of a cord with, I think, are these called pantaloons or bloomers or something like this, and I love the look of them, but I just cannot work out how one wears this without looking really odd. Starting to wonder if maybe these are pajamas. Like, because I'm pregnant, like, this sort of pulley bit in the middle just looks really weird. I don't know what to make of this at all. The detailing is really pretty. It's like this bit just falls off my shoulders straight away. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's supposed to be an off-shoulder moment. Sock thief, no good you wiggling your tail at me. Sock thief. Oh, that's where you got the sock from. They're my socks that I was wearing.
Where's she got this from?
I've got this cami from Gina Tricot. This is more of a lilac colour. I think if it had been a little bit smaller, like size-wise, I probably would have kept this. I don't know, like, it's more lilac-y than pink, and I would go for more of a baby pink, but it's kind of, it probably doesn't look different to anyone else, but it feels different to me. I think with these trousers, and again, I tried these on Saturday, I think I'm gonna get a small because these do fit at the moment, but I'm 6 months pregnant and have, oh, I don't know, I'm 25 weeks, so I've got another 15 weeks, so I'm not 100% sure that these are going to last into summer. I already know this is going to make me sound like a lunatic, but I've picked up this top from Brandy Melville, and that's not the lunatic bit. I've picked them up 4 different times. 2 of them are slightly shorter. I think they are a different style of top. I'll have to insert the names of them, but they're all £15. I think, I don't know what the original one's called. I've got 3 of one that I really love and exactly like this, except for it's a little bit cropped. My problem is that one's got like a hair oil stain on, and then one's just got something on the front of it, and I just cannot get it off. So I've only got one pink top, and these are really like stretchy and breathable. I normally wear a bralette with it just because it is a little bit more on the sheer side, but I really love these. I'll show you the difference between the two. They are ever so slightly different lengthwise, only maybe 2 inches. If I can find my original one, I know one of them is here, it might be a floral one. And so I don't know what deodorant I was using, but there's a little bit of a deodorant stain under here. I tried something a few months ago and I've been trying to get these stains out for a while and I can't. They're all pretty similar. This is lighter obviously because I've had this probably for about a year, and Brandy Melville just have this shade of pink that I really love, so when they stock these back in I do mass buy them. I'm pairing these with these Brandy Melville trousers. I think they're more lounge pants. They're pink and white striped, but they actually have some like silver sparkle. You probably won't be able to tell from here. So this is the first top, and as you can see, this goes over most of my bump. That must have been the slightly longer one because this doesn't quite cover all of my bump. I feel like the arms feel a little bit different. I might just be being a menace, to be honest, and these might just be basically the exact same top, but I feel like I can feel a difference. I feel like it's tighter on my arms and it's just a little bit shorter in the stomach. This is the top I already had, so as you can see it is quite a lot shorter than the others. I think the other two like come to here and here, and it's a little bit of a lighter colour just because I've washed it, but again I've still got these Brandy Melville trousers on, which I'll probably keep because they're really stretchy and I think they'll probably last me for most of my pregnancy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know if you like this type of video. I'm not like 100% sure what you guys want to see because I love doing shower routines, but I feel like maybe it could be a little bit too repetitive, so I wanted to try something new. I think long form content is a little bit of a new concept to me. I mean, I say that, but I did start my YouTube channel or posting on my YouTube channel back in last June, I think, so it's a relatively new kind of thing for me, and I don't know what you guys want to see, but there's already 24,000 of you, which I think is crazy. But thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know what you want to see. I want to make content that I love and that you guys love.